There has been negative publicity put out about me that his false Puff got one of the most blazing DJs off of Hot 97. Said she needed to set up an image of him getting his jeans pulled down when he got his trunk to pull us down certain young ladies. That was taking pictures, they snapped that photo, it messaged it back to Wendy Williams, or hip jump being closeted. And having a plenty of children to demonstrate masculinity that you know in refusal of something that you shouldn't need to deny, which is your sexuality radio character. Quite a long time ago, her name was Wendy Williams, and she was basically singed at the stake for discussing such. Let me let you know it appears as though Diddy's ex-protector quality arrangement has been spilling some steaming hot tea about what happened in the background and at a portion of the gatherings when he was working with Diddy. And let me let you know a portion of the things he's uncovered are so wild they'll blow your mind. As per Gene, there were places that Diddy would go where even his guardians weren't permitted to follow, yet Beck didn't prevent Diddy from getting the succulent tattle from the women he welcomed. And despite the fact that Quality never seen the hazier side of hip bounce, while working with Diddy he most certainly heard a few insane stories from those restrictive gatherings. Evidently Quality once wound up in a tight spot at one of Diddy's slams. He saw men being baited by ladies, just to wind up in a few exceptionally compromising situations with white fellows. Wow. And on the off chance that that wasn't sufficient, Quality guaranteed that he realized what was happening in those Turkish houses. Despite the fact that he wasn't permitted inside, he got a few things from up here on my left side, and afterward he picked like a many of them down up. You put them clinched. So when I went by there and I looked into there, and it said butt fittings, and I was like, hello yo. However, stand by this more in another meeting. Quality spilled the tea about an outing he took with Diddy to a store where he purportedly saw Diddy getting some lovely fascinating things for him. And get this, Diddy supposedly paid truckloads of money to keep his buys on the DL. And as though that wasn't sufficient, Quality additionally uncovered that he once went with Diddy and a pal on a personal luxury plane to North Carolina. And where did they stay, you ask? Just in the official setup, obviously gracious, and Diddy and his companion clearly remained in a similar room. So soon thereafter, this rapper and Diddy, they were all in the room together. Quality arrangement made sense of before you know it. Someone rang the doorbell. We were at the official suite. So I opened the entryway, and the man said, yo, I'm hanging around for my cousin. Well, that is what I call some delicious tattle. So there was a gatecrasher who professed to be, in all honesty, Yarbrough's cousin, and he was attempting to get into the official room. Presently, let me let you know Jen had a few severe directions not to give anybody access to that room. So when he saw Yabriel's alleged cousin, he obligingly let him know that he was unable to go in. Yet here's where things get insane. Despite the fact that Quality cautioned him that Yorol and Puffy were occupied and needed some security, see, the person outside the entryway wouldn't take no for a response. As a matter of fact, he even attempted to muscle his direction into the lodging suite. Might you at any point accept it? That is when Quality had enough of this gatecrasher's pomposity and chosen to assume control over issues. He got the fellow and hammered him hard into the piano oof. When I tossed him into the piano puffin, yippee rule, ran out the rooftop puff, got his towel, you're snatching his towel. Yet they put the Foo Bear. The disturbance had made the two honorable men leave their suite stripped and clutching their towels, with a confused cousin taking a gander at them. Quality arrangement kept spilling the situation. Thus then Yabro resembled yo, what's happening yo Quality, that is my cousin. When Puffy addressed Quality about what had happened, the protector made sense of that he had attempted to get into the room that Quality was cautioning him not to. He said he attempted to get in the room. I let him know he was unable to get in the room, and Puff lipped to yak. And no doubt I said, yo, you ain't have any desire to go in that room, cause it was a ton of freakiest age going on. Jin was pretty much stunned about the generally freaky staff statement, since it was entertaining seeing bare men in towels discuss doing freaky stuff together. Quality arrangement as of late spilled the tea about an experience among Diddy and Tupac's life partner. And let me let you know it's a wild ride, as you might keep in mind there was a furious feud happening between the East Coast and the West Coast, and everybody was attempting to one-up one another, and keeping in mind that Tupac broadly discussed a supposed experience with a terrible kid craftsman's lady quality arrangement, had his own story to tell about Diddy and Pac's life partner, Kadada Jones. As per Quality Story, Diddy was at an honor show hoping to get an honor for Maker of the Year when nature called in any case. Rather than advancing toward the restroom, Diddy chose to ease himself right at the table that is correct. Jin guaranteed that Diddy took one of the photos on their table and peed in it under the table prior to returning it, like nothing happened. Gross, right? Except for Stand By It gets considerably more insane. After Diddy's little washroom break, Kadada Jones approached visit with him, and keeping in mind that she was conversing with him, she arrived at over and presented herself with a glass of her thought process was a reviving refreshment from the pitcher. Much to her dismay, it was truly Diddy's ginger pea. Might you at any point envision that is most certainly a second she will always remember. Bargain said she was going to drink it, and one more of Diddy's guardians, Wolf, prevented her from doing it. In a new meeting with a craft of exchange, Gene uncovered some eyebrow-dashing stories that will have you stirred. First up, we should discuss the time Diddy supposedly peed in a pitcher at an honor show. As per Jen, Diddy would have rather not involved the latrine, so he eased himself in the image at the table, yet Stand By It gets significantly more insane. When Tupac's life partner Kadada Jones approached top Diddy in quality, planned to let her beverage from the very picture that Diddy just peed in. Wow, fortunately, another guardian, Wolf, mediated and prevented her from drinking it. Could you at any point envision the repulsiveness in the event that she had taken a taste? The Demise Nuddle people quality likewise let the cat out of the bag on Diddy's contribution in the scandalous club shooting in 1999 that left 3 individuals harmed, while Diddy was captured close by his craftsman. Sparkle quality guaranteed that Diddy was found not guilty in light of the fact that he squealed on his own craftsman. Jane additionally uncovered that he had another protector, Wolf, were given the vacation day while the shooting occurred, while Diddy and Jillo were in the Hamptons before their Mediterranean journey. Murmur sounds off-putting, doesn't all? In all, quality arrangement has given us a few wild stories that will make your jaw drop, from Diddy peeing in a pitcher to squealing on his own craftsman. Obviously, Diddy's previous protector has no issue spilling the tea on what truly went down in the background. Jane shared insights concerning the dance club shooting occurrence, including Diddy and Sparkle in 1999. Greenish Blue uncovered that he and Anthony Wolf were absent during the shooting, as they were called the vacation day. Wolf got from Diddy, illuminating him that he would go along with him at the club presently, yet Wolf made an effort not to go. Wolf left a voice message for Jean, who disregarded it. Diddy and Jennifer Lopez showed up at the club later, and he attempted to assume control over the bar, which brought about a quarrel with another gathering. Bargains conjectured that Diddy got his charges dropped while Sparkle spent time in jail. Since Diddy had somebody to help him out, he guaranteed that each of them 3 were accused of similar offenses. Yet Diddy had a business move that permitted him to get off the snare. Bargain additionally blamed Diddy for squealing on his own craftsman and called him an executioner and a client. Moreover, he related an occurrence where Diddy peed in a pitcher at a party and wanted to have Tupac's life partner, Kadada Jones, drink it, yet Wolf mediated quality uncovered that they came to Sparkle and they asked Sparkle for 20 racks, cause they had someone that planned to ensure every one of them got off in light of the fact that they wouldn't consent to not a single one of them charges, and they were on the jury stand. Quality likewise stated that the data he was giving came from the protector that was there. Wolves and Sparkle never openly confessed to that. Figure the case. This came from Wolf. They got off because on the grounds that individuals were coming to terrible kid security, Paul and others, and said that they were there despite the fact that they were simply to bring in cash. So they were giving the canine I asked, and the legal counselor's cards, and advising them to go say something a portion of those individuals, offering expressions, they was offering expressions against Sparkle. He proceeded with quality, additionally achieved in that Sparkle had brought the matter up at some point in the past. He was like, you expected to be my sibling. And you got individuals affirming against me individuals, affirming were brought to Puff first expressing out loud whatever they saw against Sparkle what they saw Sparkle. Really doesn't precisely take a virtuoso to perceive how it seems to be Puffy sent up his own craftsman to spend 10 years in jail while